You're nerds.
Improv.
Nerds.
Well, I do love to learn, and I'm interested in stuff, but me and school just didn't get along at all. I've split at a pretty young age. But I think a lot of that was social too. I think it was very social, and I was going to high school in Florida, and I didn't like the school, and school didn't seem to care for me, and I didn't care for my peers either. I thought they were just a parcel of ridiculous people. And so I got out of there and started going to trade school, and I did art there, and I was just absolutely faking it. I didn't do any of my assignments. And then after a year or two of doing the art program, the teacher realized that I was absolutely uncertifiable, and so I switched to the video program. And then did that for too long, overstayed my welcome there, and that same school, different, the video guys seemed like they're having much more fun than the commercial art guys. So I did that for a while, did not get my certificate there either. And then I thought, well, I'll go to community college, and I signed up as a degree-seeking student, and I found out that ain't gonna happen. And I just took a bunch of design courses. I think I did at first. I took some required courses and stuff. And at this time, had no interest in being an actor or anything. That never crossed my mind ever in my whole life. I always knew I was gonna be an artist. But then I did wander into the theater. And again, they were having more fun than anybody in the design department. So I signed on to be a student director, and someone dropped out of a play, and this director whom I loved, the professor there, cornered me into being in the play. And then I found out that being on stage was where the fun was. And these guys knew how to party. That was the main thing. It was just me really looking around for who knew how to fucking party properly. And it turned out to be the theater people. And that's where I stayed. But then I was the worst actor in the program, and people told me so. But because I had to get over my own shit. And what helped me do that was being in a musical. Because you're in like big dumb costumes, and you gotta sing and dance, and it's so abstract that it gave me an opportunity to be out of myself. And then I played a big character, and I played LeGroux in Red Noses, this play. It was a really great play, and I was wearing a mask of sorts, and that gave me the freedom to kind of bust out and learn what it's like to act. And then I met Billy Merritt from The Swarm, and once I met Billy, he's the funniest man in the world, then I knew I could maybe start a comedy group, and we just like kind of stole some Second City games and stuff and started performing. So no, I'm really not an academic. Technically, I'm not an academic, but I sure love to learn.
As we're from America, we're gonna rape you. If you're smoking cigarettes.
How did this go to rape all of a sudden?
Well, that's what pirates do. They rape.
Well,
they
that's
rape
true.
They rape and pillage the land.
I think you're thinking more of a Pirates of the Caribbean style.
What kind of pirates are you talking about?
I don't know. This is a new piracy.
I'm talking about pirates that have an eye patch and a parrot on their shoulder, and they break into Mexican restaurants and steal combo platters. That's what I'm talking about.
Where do you get your information from restaurant menus? It's a new age. Piracy has changed. I don't think they're all going to be wearing single gold earrings with pirates on their
That's where
parrots
you're
on their
mistaken.
shoulders. Am I?
Yes. You're the one who brought up pirates.
All I know is I can't get a piece of lettuce in this town, and it's because of the rampant piracy.
Tell me what they look like so I can visualize them. You know I'm a visual person.
I haven't seen them. The only thing I can visualize is like hook-nosed, swarthy men with rings and parrots on their shoulders.
That's the
But
same pirates I have. I don't care.
I know
They're the
that's
same
not
ones.
what's going on. It's probably not a group of archaic pirates. Look, we stay here. We eat my rice. We have a carton
How
of
are we
cigarettes.
going to cook it? I'm not eating it just raw.
We eat it prison style.